All right, what is up, everybody? Keith Jamison, Gator Guy 231 across the DFS industry, and this will be, for at least the short term, my last DFS soccer video for a while. Just wanted to say thank you to everybody that reached out after I made the announcement on the last EPL video. It really did mean a lot to me to hear from a lot of you all. So thank you so very much for that. And I was debating, being Champions League final, blocking off 15 minutes at home, getting the formations up, but that would not be the way to go out. Gotta be in the car, gotta do some stuff on the tip of my tongue and forget guys' names. I won't forget guys' names in this one. But anyhow, I'm gonna go out in style. Here we go. Thank you guys so much. Do keep in mind, I would definitely make sure, though, even though I don't know what the soccer videos in the future will look like, here at FSI, just have some awesome content creators out there, whether it's Mega Ruler and McKinley on baseball and NASCAR, whether it's John on PGA. I think there'll be some football and things coming up. There's some awesome free content on this channel, so make sure you subscribe and like the video. We'd really appreciate it. Okay, let's go into the game. Manchester City, minus 225 versus Inter. Let's talk about flow before we talk about players. This should be a very, very dominantly possessed game by Man City. Somewhere in the 60 to 65% range is where I would gather. Inter in Serie A play does like playing with the ball. I don't think that they have just the overall talent, the overall guys that can really control the ball in the midfield. Like, their only real controlling midfielder that can put his foot on the ball, stop things, go, let's chill the heck out here, guys, is Brozovic. Çalhanoğlu is a lot more of the creative side. Mkhitaryan is much more on the creative side. I don't think they can go ahead and play another defensive midfielder, and I don't think this is the time that Inter would all of a sudden go, let's play this conservative. I think, you got to the Champions League final playing your style of football. If I was the manager, I'm trying to go out that way too. So that being said, it does create a lot less control from Inter. When they do get on the ball, they're going to try to create. But, I do think that City is going to dominate possession. I do have City winning this game going away. Would love to see a really, really close game going down at the end. We've been really, really fortunate, with the World Cup final and things like that, having amazing finals to watch. I don't know. I don't have the highest hopes that this is going to be it. Let's talk, if you had to go with scoreline in my head, it would be 2-0, 3-1, something like that. Let's go over the plays, and most of them are going to be on the Manchester City side. The guy I don't really need to talk about is KDB. I think De Bruyne is the best captain play in all formats. He's going to most likely, he or Haaland will be the highest owned captain and the two highest owned players overall. Sorry, I just saw a pop-up about Inter Milan. I was making sure that that wasn't somebody getting rolled out. It was just somebody that they're negotiating with. But those are going to be the two most popular players in cash and GPPs and your captains. So immediately, in these big field GPPs, if you're going to get off of the chalk and off of chalk builds, while you might want to change up your player pool, a big thing is changing up the captains. I think that a really intriguing captain choice is Jack Grealish. Starts at that left wing back, hybrid left wing position. Has not been taking many sets lately, but he has some really, really good scores. He's very impactful. They love to get him on the ball. So I think that that's a really interesting captain choice. Also in the middle, İlkay Gündoğan has been absolutely sensational. Had 2 goals in the FA Cup, which are not going to show up on the game logs here. Keep in mind too, the game logs and Draftkings are for Champions League only. You're not going to see the league stuff. So you got to take some of that with a grain of salt. But İlkay Gündoğan, nobody will be captaining, and then Bernardo Silva, who I expect at the right wing back. I do not think it'll be Mahrez. I think Mahrez will use as a super sub, but Bernardo Silva, another guy. He and İlkay are these two dudes that you never want to play. It never feels good to plug them in their lineup, and one of the two of them, I feel like, always shows up in a big game with 1 or 2 goals. And they could really decide a ton of money. If one of them does show up with a goal or an assist or something along those lines, it just breaks up that chalk. It gives them credence to the captain spot. The lineup build gets so different. So I think those make a lot of sense. GPP only. Cash, it should be De Bruyne. Sure, plenty of people play Haaland. Cash, it should be De Bruyne. That's all I'm going to say in the matter. The other play I think is worth just going over, and it's going to be a really, really popular value play, is Rodri. You know, very, very consistent player, you know, getting you in that 5 to 8 DK range. And then he's a big, big dude. He's a set piece threat, so he could very well get a header on a corner and shoot up. But he's going to be popular based on builds, based on his price. The rest of the City pieces, obviously Ederson, if you didn't, they hold a clean sheet, is very in play. And your back three. You know, they have sometimes John Stones in this hybrid, you know, 6 rule. Like here's the lineup I'm expecting. Okay, Haaland up top, Grealish, probably Gundogan. I think that could also, like, here's the 3 midfielders. Okay, it's Kevin De Bruyne, who's definitely playing, Rodri, who's definitely playing, and then it's are they going to play Ilkay or are they going to play John Stones? No, wait. I'm way off. Sorry. Haaland up top. Midfield 4. Jack Grealish, Ilkay Gundogan, Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva. 2 holding midfielders. That's where I'm screwing it up. It's John Stones, who will be popular because of that spot, even though his production isn't that good. But he does have set piece equity. Big guy, gets ahead on headers. John Stones on the right, Rodri on the left. Sorry, it's screwing with numbers. And the back 3 should be formed. I don't remember if Ake's fit. Some form of Ake, Ruben Diaz in the middle, and then Akanji or Kyle Walker on the right. It is not going to be Rico Lewis. That game is way too big for the young kid. That's probably how they're going to line up, some form of that. All those back 3, and Ruben Diaz is a set-piece threat. If Ake is in, it's a set-piece threat. Akanji is the one that's like a little bit less likely to be a set-piece threat. That's your back line. No Laporte or anything likely here. Okay. I guess let me just go over the plays a little bit more. Haaland, I think he's like a cash block. He just, even when he doesn't score, he's going to have a lot of shots and shots assisted. In cash, I don't think you're going to gain anything, because the problem is you fade Haaland to get 2 of Gundogan and Silva. I don't really like that. To get Ederson, I don't really like that. To go get multiple Inter pieces like Lautaro Martinez, don't really like that. So you kind of fall to Haaland. All right, I think that's enough City. Let's go over to the Inter side. I kind of already revealed I don't really like a lot. Definitely more off of their strikers except for GPP. So it should be Lukaku and Martinez. I don't think it'll be Dzeko. But, you know, they're both goal dependent. Lautaro has actually had some games that will make you think he's not goal dependent. In this spot, he's very, very, very goal dependent. If he does not score or assist, he will not hit double figures, and you'll be screwed. Lukaku, same way. The floor plays that you can fit in, depending on how you see the gameplay, is Çalhanoğlu and, why did I want to say Robin Gosens? Fede DeMarco, left wing back. Split sets. DeMarco, because of his position out on the wing, and that pretty much anytime I think he gets the ball in transition, he's going to be tossing it across. He's my favorite of the 2. Çalhanoğlu, a lot more technical, really, really solid player. But we've seen Çalhanoğlu in tough games where they don't have the ball a lot. He can struggle to find spaces, struggle to get shots assisted, all the stuff that we need for DFS. So not really on him. You know, maybe if you did a Inter GPP stack where you did like the Lukaku goal and it came from Çalhanoğlu and you played Onana in goal. That makes a lot of sense, because then I can still play KDB, can still play Grealish, I can still play the floor guys from City, because the City floors are 100 million% going to be better than the Inter floors in this game. So if you get nothing else from the video, just know, like, even if I'm doing an Inter like GPP, 5 Inter is not going to be the answer unless they score like 4-0, and I don't see any way that happens, like, without Pep like dying on the sidelines. And that wouldn't have caused the 4-0. The 4-0 caused Pep's freaking out. Like, jeez, that would kind of be crazy to watch. But I don't see any way that it's anything like that. City's gonna have way too much control, and just way too good. So, you know, you do like a goal scorer. You go, okay, Inter's gonna win this game 1-0. Who's it gonna be? Lautaro, Lukaku, Çalhanoğlu. You know, could you do like Çalhanoğlu assisted DeMarco and you get a clean sheet from Onana? That could happen. Right wing back is Dumfries. He could show up for goal too. He doesn't really have nearly the floor that DeMarco does. And then Mkhitaryan, no floor, goal or bust. Brozovic, no floor at all. Back three, no interest. Onana, plenty of interest. If he is a guy that has shown the ability, not only is like super skilled, like very, very highly sought prospect when they got him from Ajax, but he's just had some massive games for Inter this season where he's had 8, 9, 10 saves in a game. So that's the kind of upside that you want from a goalie that's going to be cheaper. Like, I don't think it's crazy to pay him in cash. You have to understand the risks that you're taking on, right? City scored 2 goals and he gets 2 saves. There's a 0. I'm probably screwed. It's probably better to take a freaking John Stones in that situation, right? But you get a lot more upside on Onana than you do a lot of those guys in that similar type of range. So I do like him quite a bit. All right, that'll do it. I went over 11 minutes about one game. That's like, I normally get this done 6 games in 11 minutes. So yeah, thank you guys. First off, good luck. And again, thank you all so much for the support throughout the years. It's been a fun ride. This is not a retirement from content. Some people have asked that. I think for the little bit of money that I make from the content aspect of things, there's no need to announce a retirement. You just go away. But I just need a break. Some time with family, some time with kids. A lot of y'all know that I'm quite into So Rare too. Been really, really thrilled to partner with former DFS soccer OG Andrew Laird on some things with the company he works for, So Rare Data. So if you are missing some talk on soccer, you can make sure to check us out on So Rare Data. But once again, thank you guys, everybody. Do wish you all luck. Hopefully not too much luck and I'm the one that wins the tournament going away tomorrow. Thank you guys. Or is it Sunday? Whatever. Yeah. Good luck. See you.